I have some great news for you. Are you ready? For someone to simply want to be happy, it firstly is a choice that's predicated or based on creating the image that is congruent with you being happy. When I'm coaching individuals or groups, I start by saying this here: make a wish. Make a wish. Question is, what is making a wish? When someone makes a wish, you can see with their facial expressions that they're getting a little bit they're getting a little bit excited. Why? Because they get to create an image. All is mental imagery and the conditioning of mental images that are processing in your mind. So when you make a wish, you're simply imagining. Einstein's quote is, imagination is better than knowledge because imagination is limitless. So you can just create everything you see that's made by human hands. Everything that you've created first began as a mental image in your mind. So making a wish means you creating an image. So to be happy, simply create an image of you being happy. If you hold that mental image long enough in your mind and consistently, that image will begin to become magnetized. In other words, it will draw you, it'll become a driving force that drives you to that. I'll give an example of an image driving you or driving people. If you think of your favorite food long enough, you're going to build. Me anyway. You start to your mouth starts to create saliva in it. Your mouth starts to water, and that's all based on you holding an image in your mind. That's how powerful mental imagery is. So happiness is you choosing to create an image. If you want to be happy, create happy images. That's it. If you want to be successful, create successful images. That's it. If you want a good relationship, create, good relationship mental images. That's truly simply it. They did an experiment on 2 basketball teams. One team physically practiced shooting the ball into a hoop. The other teams just visualized the ball going into the hoop. And when they eventually got those 2 basketball teams together, guess what? There was no difference in the both teams. They were pretty much absolutely on par in regards to the results. But I personally would go for visualization over simply the physicality or the external world or practicing it. I personally think they did better. There's another experience done with pensioners. They took a handful of elderly men, and they, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 days, they put pictures everywhere in the rooms that they were staying of when they were young. And they got them to visualize them being young in these 3 days. They started to walk different. They started to act different, and they started to improve in regards to their cognitive ability. Power of mental imagery is incredible. So to have the life that you want, it first starts in your mind in the form of mental imagery. So today, make a wish. Create the images you want. And those images, as you hold them and sustain them in your mind, they'll become magnetic. You'll start to feel it. And the images that you think about, you will bring about.